Yeah, and this.
Why am I in a conference call being recorded?
Because we can't get any response from the state. This has been a problem site for years. We've been complaining to MassDep about the whole process. I was a zoning manager in New England. They knew about the contamination a long time ago and never told the taxpayers, and MassDep did nothing about that. And now we're sitting here with clear-cut video of runoff from a known contaminated area. I'm fucking angry.
What?
I hate to get angry with you, but I'm fucking angry, and I have a right to be.
Here we are, 525 Beach Street. They're dumping dirty water into the storm drain. This is connected to 525 Beach Street. They're dumping dirty water into the storm drains. This is so illegal, it's not funny.
Difficult, but not impossible.
Whatever the case, you need to act more professionally.
I have a question for you.
I
have a question for you. I noticed that the application, sir, Ira, the testing was done back in May, and on the zoning app, there's no mention of any contamination, even though the testing had been completed already, sir. Sir.
The emergency management, this call is recorded. This is Nate.
Hi, Nate. This is Christopher King with KingCast.net and Mortgage Movies. This call is being recorded on my end as well. And I have with me on the phone one Clifford Pisano. And we're calling to speak to Victor Fonkem, I guess.
Who?
Victor Fonkem, I believe his name is.
Okay.
Yeah, we're calling regarding a situation at 525 Beach Street in Revere. And we have video. This is a known contaminated site. And we have video of the runoff going into the storm system there, and we find this highly questionable, to say the least.
Okay, have you guys reported this at all?
Oh yeah, we've tried.
I talked to Steve Ross and reported it yesterday. I thought he'd be sending somebody out here. I mean, it's an emergency. I sent him pictures and video. I mean,
Yeah, and this.
Why am I in a conference call being recorded?
Because we can't get any response from the state. This has been a problem site for years. We've been complaining to MassDep about the whole process. I was a zoning manager in New England. You know, I've done a lot of work in this area, you know, as an attorney and as a zoning manager, and we tried to get responses. The whole project itself, sir, was done without ever acknowledging to the city that there was contamination at the site. I went out there and pulled the cards from the city to prove that there was a known gas facility there, a gas station, that had been there for years, and I knew that it was contaminated. You know, my dad was a toxicology research chemist. I knew all this stuff. So, you know, basically they got the whole project railroaded through without ever telling the constituents that there was contamination there in zoning and permitting.
Okay.
So,
And your name is again?
I'm Christopher King.
And who's Clifford?
Pisano was in a butt.
I am Clifford Pisano.
He's in a butter.
Okay.
I'm the one that talked to Rob.
Well, you called this morning at 6:48. You spoke to Victor?
Yes, I spoke to Victor. I don't know why he told me that he'd do something about it Monday. That this is an issue. The water's still running. It was running yesterday before the darkness, and I woke up this morning and I checked it about 7 o'clock, and the water's still coming out. I went in the back. I videotaped the storm. I videotaped the actual dry well. It's filled with water, and it's not snow melt.
Okay. And what's the phone number to get a hold of you, Clifford?
781-526-7320.
All right, so I'll page out Victor, and I'll give you a phone call back.
And that's it?
Yeah, Victor told him already.
Dispatch center.
Victor told him already he wasn't going to take any action until Monday.
Yeah, Victor told me he wasn't going to do anything until Monday. I mean, this is an emergency here. I thought they were going to send somebody out here, not blow me off. They're going to do something Monday. This is an emergency response line, right?
You're calling actually the state's emergency management center, which we dispatched.
Okay, emergency. This is an emergency. I mean, you talk about runoff. I mean, they illegally have this thing going across into that dry well, which we think is a water table.
Yeah, it's insane, man.
I understand that I am not, nor do I work for the DEP can determine what is an environmental emergency. Right. So that what we have standard operating procedures set here, if you request the DEP for a response or guidance, I will page out
I did. I've been requesting this for weeks. I mean, I've been watching them do things illegal, and I've been calling them on it.
Yeah, from the get-go, sir.
Come out here from the state to actually do anything.
Yeah, from the get-go.
Drainage system and say, listen, this is not right. You can't do this. You know, if I dumped my pool out of my backyard, hypothetically, if I had a pool, if I dumped my pool out of the backyard into the storm drain, I get fined. What makes them any different?
Yeah, and this is empirically, this site has been dirty empirically, and Mass DEP did nothing, even though I basically walked there, I held their hand and walked them through how the owners knew of contamination a long time ago with the counselor, Ira Novoselsky. They knew about the contamination a long time ago and never told the taxpayers, and Mass DEP did nothing about that, and now we're sitting here with clear-cut video of runoff from a known contaminated area going right into that storm drain, and there's no action. What does it take? Christ's sake, man. I hate to get angry with you, but I'm fucking angry.
What?
I hate to get angry with you, but I'm fucking angry, and I have a right to be.
Alright, so I'm going to hang up the phone, and I'm going to page out Victor, and he's going to call you back, okay? Because you don't need to swear at me.
Well, this doesn't need to happen. I'm not taking it out on you. I'm just saying, get something done.
Okay, well, I can't offer you any more. I already told you what I'm going to do.
All right.
So I'm not going to sit here and have you swear at me on the phone.
If somebody don't come out here, excuse me, sir, if somebody don't come out here, my next lawsuit's going to be against the Department of Environmental Protection.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. That's it. I'm gone, guys.
Okay, well, have a good day. I want to page out Victor, and I'm going to give you a phone call back.
As well. Clifford.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. He's trying to fucking blow you off. He's trying to blow